Kimmy, I'd like to give you the opportunity to respond to a headline. A sad case of a man. Love and Marriage Huntsville fans slam Maurice for demanding intimacy while Kimmy goes through chemotherapy. Kimmy, what is your response to the backlash that Maurice has been getting lately?
So he has never forced me to do one single thing. He has never made me. He has never implied he was going to leave me. So the headlines, in order to get likes and tags, I absolutely get it.
Maurice Scott, a familiar face from Love and Marriage, Huntsville, has recently found himself at the center of some serious allegations that have shaken his public image. At 46, the truth about his marriage to Kimmy has been brought to light, and what's being revealed is stirring up a lot of questions. For years, Maurice has presented himself as a devoted husband and a hardworking man, but new details have emerged that suggest there may have been more going on behind the scenes than anyone realized. These revelations are forcing fans to reconsider everything they thought they knew about Maurice and Kimmy. Was Maurice truly as committed and faithful as he has always claimed to be? Or are there secrets lurking beneath the surface? The spotlight on Maurice and Kimmy's relationship has always been positive, especially compared to some of the other couples on Love and Marriage, Huntsville. While other couples have been embroiled in continuous drama, accusations of infidelity, and public confrontations, Maurice and Kimmy have generally been seen as a steady and strong couple. They have always carried themselves with maturity and grace, leading viewers to believe their relationship was built on a solid foundation.
You guys could have more meetings together.
Meeting for what?
Kiowa said that she wants to be more present, and then maybe you guys could work through all of that stuff that y'all had historically, you know, working out you guys past or whatever.
I don't have past to work out.
Just even if let's just discuss it, get it off the table,
No
maybe.
reason to.
And
Maurice, for his part, has consistently portrayed himself as a loving and supportive husband, always making time for his wife and children, despite his demanding career. Kimmy, on the other hand, has been presented as an independent and hardworking woman, managing her role as a wife, stepmother, and nurse with poise. But, as with any relationship, things may not be as perfect as they appear on the surface. Recent whispers and rumors about Maurice's past and possible secrets have begun to raise doubts. Fans have started questioning whether Kimmy was aware of these secrets or if she was kept in the dark. For years, Maurice had distanced himself from his brother Marceau, who had been accused multiple times of infidelity. Maurice insisted that he was different, that his relationship with Kimmy was built on trust and loyalty. But now, new information has surfaced that suggests he may not have been as faithful as he claimed. To fully understand the gravity of the situation, it's important to take a closer look at the timeline of Maurice and Kimmy's relationship.
On the recent episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Maurice unfortunately got a DUI. You didn't realize that he wasn't home until the wee hours in the morning. And a lot of people were asking like, well, why is Kimmy okay with her husband leaving an event, hey Tisha, leaving an event and...
Their story has always been somewhat vague, with gaps in the details that have only added to the intrigue. When Maurice and Kimmy first appeared on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, they were already engaged, and Maurice spoke openly about how much he loved her and valued her independence and strength. Kimmy, in turn, supported Maurice's dreams and ambitions while managing her own career and family responsibilities. Together, they seemed like the perfect couple, with everything in order. However, as more time passed, contradictory statements began to surface. Maurice was previously married to a woman named Kiwa, and the details surrounding the end of their marriage have come into question. Initially, the story presented on the show suggested that Maurice and Kiwa's marriage was completely over before he began his relationship with Kimmy. But over time, other sources, including Kiwa herself, hinted that there may have been some overlap between Maurice's marriage and his relationship with Kimmy.
They do things for you, let you know that they're doing it for you. They don't let you find out later on, oh wow, you were actually hurting or you were going through something and you were sharing that. And you were doing it for me.
Maurice repeatedly denied this, but the inconsistencies in his story raised doubts among fans. Some began to wonder whether Maurice was being entirely truthful about the timing of his separation from Kiwa. Was Kimmy aware of this, or was she unknowingly stepping into a complicated situation? As the rumors continued to swirl, it became clear that Maurice's fast-paced move from one relationship to another raised red flags. In addition to the questions about the timing of his relationship with Kimmy, there were also whispers that Maurice had been seeing other women while still working through the end of his marriage with Kiwa. Though no concrete evidence had been presented at the time, the possibility that Maurice had been less than honest about his past was beginning to gain traction. Fast forward to the present day, and new revelations have further cast doubt on Maurice's character. Rumors and allegations have surfaced suggesting that Maurice may have been involved with other women while presenting himself as a loyal and faithful husband. According to some sources, there have been flirtatious text messages, private meetings, and even suggestive social media interactions that paint a very different picture of Maurice's behavior. Some women have come forward, claiming to have had inappropriate interactions with Maurice, while others have alleged that he was meeting with women behind Kimmy's back. In addition to these allegations, a conversation between Maurice and his brother Marceau has raised even more concerns. Marceau, who has also faced accusations of infidelity, made a comment during a previous episode of Love and Marriage, Huntsville, that many viewers now see as a potential confession. When discussing cheating, Maurice seemed to downplay the seriousness of the issue, suggesting that it was not necessarily a deal-breaker in a relationship. At the time, his comments were written off as typical male banter, but in light of the new allegations, fans are now wondering if this was a subtle admission of his own attitude toward infidelity. What makes this situation even more complicated is Kimmy's silence. Unlike some reality TV stars who are quick to dismiss rumors, Kimmy has been remarkably quiet about the allegations surrounding her husband. Some fans believe she may be trying to protect her marriage and family from public scrutiny, while others suspect she may already know the truth but is choosing to stay silent. The lack of a clear response from Kimmy only fuels the growing speculation about the state of their relationship. As more and more information comes to light, the pressure on Maurice continues to mount. Fans are eager to know whether he will finally come clean about his actions or continue to deny the accusations. If the rumors are true, the consequences for his marriage to Kimmy could be devastating. Kimmy has always been clear about her values, and in past interviews, she has emphasized the importance of trust and respect in a relationship. If Maurice has indeed been unfaithful, it's unclear whether Kimmy would be able to forgive him and move forward with their marriage. In the world of reality TV, the line between private and public life is often blurred, and the scrutiny that couples face can be intense. Every detail of Maurice and Kimmy's marriage has been under constant observation by fans, and their relationship has been portrayed as one of the strongest on the show. But now, with the latest accusations hanging over their heads, viewers are questioning whether their marriage can survive the storm. If Maurice has been unfaithful, it would be a significant betrayal of Kimmy's trust, and it's uncertain whether their relationship can recover from such a blow. The pressure of public opinion and the impact of social media are also major factors in this situation. In the digital age, every social media post, every comment, and every interaction is scrutinized by fans and critics alike. Maurice's online behavior, including interactions with women on social media and his recent unfollowing of certain accounts, has only fueled further speculation. There are even rumors that Maurice was seen at a hotel with a woman who was not Kimmy, adding another layer of suspicion to the situation. While these rumors remain unverified, they have certainly captured the attention of fans, and the question of whether Maurice has been hiding something is now at the forefront of the public's mind. Kimmy's response to the allegations is also crucial. As the wife of a reality TV star, she has always been in the public eye, and her silence now speaks volumes. Some believe she may be keeping her thoughts to herself for the sake of her family's privacy, while others think she may be carefully considering her next move. Regardless of her reasons for staying silent, her decision will have a major impact on the future of her marriage to Maurice. If the rumors are true, Kimmy will have to decide whether she can forgive her husband and rebuild their relationship or whether she will choose to move on from the betrayal. As for Maurice, he now faces a difficult choice. He can either continue to deny the accusations and hope that they will eventually blow over, or he can come clean and face the consequences of his actions. If he chooses the latter, it remains to be seen whether Kimmy will be willing to forgive him and move forward. Some fans believe that Maurice could try to spin the situation, painting himself as the victim of a smear campaign. Others think he might finally take responsibility for his actions and apologize publicly in an attempt to rebuild trust with Kimmy. Whatever the outcome, it's clear that the future of Maurice and Kimmy's marriage is uncertain. The accusations of infidelity have cast a dark cloud over their once perfect relationship, and it's unclear whether they will be able to overcome this challenge. Fans of Love and Marriage, Huntsville are eagerly waiting to see how this story unfolds, and the next chapter in Maurice and Kimmy's journey will no doubt be one of the most talked about moments in the show's history. One thing is for sure, the pressure of living in the public eye, combined with the weight of these allegations, has the potential to either make or break Maurice and Kimmy's marriage. Whether they can weather the storm and emerge stronger, or whether this marks the end of their relationship, remains to be seen. For now, fans will have to wait and see what happens next, as the drama surrounding Maurice and Kimmy continues to unfold. Maurice Scott and Kimmy Grant's relationship has been one of the most admired on the reality show Love and Marriage Huntsville for years. They've always been seen as a steady, grounded couple amidst a cast full of drama and controversy. Maurice, for the most part, has portrayed himself as a dedicated and industrious husband. He's presented himself as the kind of man who supports his wife through every high and low. Kimmy, on the other hand, has always been shown as strong, independent, and caring. She's held her own as a wife, mother, and successful career woman. Their on-screen relationship has always seemed enviable. Fans admired them as the epitome of a successful, loving couple, handling their lives and challenges with grace and maturity. The couple's dynamic gave viewers a sense of security that their relationship was built on trust and mutual respect. Maurice was seen as a hardworking businessman and a loving family man, constantly balancing his career and family life. Kimmy was his rock, always there to support him, and the couple often presented a united front. Their chemistry on the show made it easy for fans to believe that they were a picture-perfect couple, happy and thriving. However, things started to shift recently as new information and rumors have begun to surface, questioning the authenticity of Maurice's claims about his fidelity and commitment to his marriage. It's hard to ignore the sudden wave of whispers and accusations that have come into the spotlight, and fans are starting to wonder if Maurice's public image as the devoted husband is truly accurate. What exactly has changed? What have we learned that we didn't know before? The first clues began to emerge when people started talking about Maurice's past marriage. Fans were led to believe that his previous marriage to Kiwa was long over by the time he started his relationship with Kimmy. But as time passed, new contradictions began to surface. Some sources, including Kiwa herself, have implied that Maurice may have moved on from his first marriage too quickly and that Kimmy might not have known the full story about the timeline of Maurice's previous relationship. While Maurice has denied these suggestions, the doubts have lingered. Fans began questioning whether there was more to the story than what was being shown on television. These suspicions only grew when Kiwa made comments on the show that seemed to suggest that Maurice and Kimmy's relationship might not have started as cleanly as fans were led to believe. Kiwa has voiced dissatisfaction over how quickly Maurice began a new relationship after his marriage ended, raising the question of whether Maurice had truly given his first marriage the proper closure before moving on to Kimmy. Maurice's quick transition from one relationship to another only served to raise more questions about his sincerity and transparency. On top of that, rumors surfaced about Maurice possibly seeing other women while still in the process of ending his first marriage. These rumors were never confirmed with concrete evidence at the time, but they sparked a growing sense of skepticism about Maurice's character. The whispers began to paint a different picture of the man who had long been presented as a devoted husband and father. The revelations that have come to light are causing even more confusion and concern. Insiders from the Love and Marriage Huntsville circle have hinted at Maurice's questionable behavior, which seems to contradict the image he has worked so hard to build. Some of these revelations include text messages, private meetings, and interactions on social media that suggest Maurice may have been engaging with other women while still portraying himself as a devoted husband to Kimmy. As more time passed, it became clear that Maurice's past might be more complicated than he had previously led everyone to believe. Recently, new allegations have come to light, suggesting that Maurice may have been less than truthful about his actions and commitments, even while he and Kimmy were already a couple. Fans are now grappling with the question, was Maurice hiding things from Kimmy, and if so, how much of what's been revealed is true? These new developments are significant, as they not only challenge Maurice's public persona but also raise serious questions about the future of his relationship with Kimmy. Fans who once admired him are now rethinking their perception of him. Is Maurice really the committed and loyal husband he claimed to be, or has he been hiding secrets all along? Despite Maurice's denials, more pieces of evidence are coming to light that can no longer be ignored. There have been claims of flirtatious text exchanges and late-night phone conversations with other women. The rumors are not just limited to private conversations, they've also been substantiated by some of Maurice's interactions on social media. Fans have noticed that he has been engaging with women in a way that seems inappropriate for a married man. Some have speculated that these interactions might be signs of a deeper, hidden relationship, one that Maurice has kept under wraps from his wife and the public. The most troubling accusation involves a late-night encounter with another woman at a hotel in Atlanta. Although the source remains anonymous and there is no definitive proof, the claim has added fuel to the fire. If true, this could be the smoking gun that exposes Maurice's infidelity. While these accusations continue to circulate, Kimmy has remained notably silent on the matter. Her lack of response has only added to the speculation, as fans wonder whether she's fully aware of the situation or if she's intentionally staying quiet to protect their marriage and family from public scrutiny. It's also possible that Kimmy is waiting for the right time to address the issue, or she might already know the truth but has chosen to keep it to herself. Whatever the reason for her silence, it's clear that her actions or lack thereof are influencing the way fans view the situation. The next chapter in Maurice and Kimmy's relationship is still unfolding, and many fans are eager to know what will happen next. Will Maurice continue to deny the allegations and try to preserve his image, or will he come clean and attempt to rebuild trust with Kimmy? And if the rumors turn out to be true, what will happen to their marriage? Will Kimmy stay by his side, or will this be the end of their love story? For now, the mystery remains unresolved. Fans are watching closely, waiting for answers that could change everything. If Maurice's past actions come to light, it could be the most significant scandal the show has ever seen. Whether or not he can salvage his reputation and his relationship with Kimmy is still up in the air, but one thing is certain, this story is far from over.